A very good morning. This is Dr. Pooja Chaturvedi from Rabindranath Tagore University. Today we are going to discuss EXIM policy. EXIM policy, that means Export-Import Policy of India. Under this, we will cover the concept of export-import, brief history about the EXIM policy, aims of policy in general, Indian top exports or imports sectors, their objectives of EXIM policy, and some highlights of new EXIM policy for 2015 to 2020. So let's start with the what is EXIM policy. Before going this, for policy, EXIM is export-import. Export, that means selling the products to the another country or foreign countries. Import, that means purchasing from the countries into the India. That is export or import. Now, what is EXIM policy, export-import policy? Here, it is also known as foreign trade policy, or you can say export-import policy. The foreign trade of India is guided by the export-import policy of India. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, pronounced the Indian EXIM policy, export-import policy, or foreign trade policy of India. It contains policy in the sphere of foreign trade, like with respect to import and export from the country, and more especially export promotion measures, policies and procedure related to EXIM policy. Export means selling abroad, and import as bringing into India any goods and services. The Government of India advised the EXIM policy of India for 3 years under Section 5 Act of the Foreign Trade Development as well as the Regulation Act of 1992. The EXIM policy is renewed every year on the 31st March, and the revisions, improvement and new proposals become effective from 1st April of every year. Is clear? What is the EXIM policy? EXIM policy, it is also known as foreign trade policy or export-import policy of India. Now here, short history of EXIM policy, export-import policy. In the year 1962, the Government of India selected a special EXIM policy committee review. The government proceeding reviews policies of export-import, Indian export policy. The committee was afterward permitted by the Government of India. Mr. V.P. Singh, he is the Commerce Minister, and pronounced the new EXIM policy of India on the 12th of April in 1985. On behind export-import policy, or primary the export-import policy of India was launched for the period of 3 years with the main intention to boost the export business in India. Here, aims is general. The policy aims at developing export potential, improving export performance, and boosting foreign trade and export for earning valuable exchange of foreign trade policy. Here, the objectives of EXIM policy. The main objective of the EXIM policy to expand export policies or export procedure, to establish the framework for globalization for globally, worldwide, to promote the provisions, productivity, competitiveness of Indian industry. The next objective of EXIM policy to encourage the attainment of high and internationally accepted standard of quality as well as the standard of living. 2. To increase export by facilitating access to raw material, purchase or selling, intermediate components, consumable and capital goods from the international market, to generate employment, to generate new sectors, and to provide quality consumer products at reasonable prices. So these are the objectives of EXIM policy, export-import policy. Now, some Indian exports or imports. So, clear from this picture, the agricultural products, automobile sector, chemical products, food and beverages products, industrial goods, pharmaceuticals and biotechnological products, and defense products, etc. are the Indian top imports and exports sectors. Now, here some highlights of new EXIM policy or export-import policy for 2015 to 2020. EXIM policy started for the 1st April 2015 to 31st March 2020 for 5 years. The vision is to make India a significant partner in world trade by 2020. The Indian government aims to increase India's exports of merchandise and services from $465.9 billion in 2013-14 to approximately $900 billion by 2019-20. To raise India's share in world exports from 2% to 30.5%. Initiatives by Indians such as Make in India, Skill India, Digital India to create an environment export promotion mission to provide a stable and sustainable policy environment for India, or you can say for the foreign trade policy. DGFT as a facilitator of export and import. In continuation, to introduce Niryat Bandhu. Niryat Bandhu as hand-holding scheme for new export-import entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, that means the inventor of the business. To promote or start online complaint registration and monitoring system. Exporter-importer profile. Then reduction in mandatory documents required for export and import. To introduce electronic data interchange. Here, message exchange with community partners, customs, banks, export promotion councils are major community partners of DGFT for message exchange. 24/7 custom clearance services. 8 self-assessment of custom duty. Then export of perishable agricultural products or services and import export code, that is IEC. Now, these are the highlights of the import export policy. Here we conclude EXIM policy. It is also known as the foreign trade policy of India or export import policy of India. India needs to try diversify the export but also have a perceptible share in top items of the world trade. As the entire world is unprecedented economy or economic factors, but if the industry and government work as tandem, we will be able to ensure that the Indian exports become globally competitive or worldwide competitive, and we are able to achieve a target which we have set for ourselves by 2020. Now we can say that India is trying to be more liable as its foreign trade policy or export import policy. It is all about the EXIM policy. Export import policy is foreign trade policy as well. Thank you.